Now here the question is, the locus of foot of perpendicular from any focus on a hyperbola upon any tangent to the hyperbola is the auxiliary circle of hyperbola. So it is a standard result. So we have auxiliary circle, and if we consider any tangent to this hyperbola, then foot of perpendicular from any focus, it will lie on auxiliary circle. That says, consider the foci of hyperbola as -3, -2 and 5, 6. So we have focus at -3, -2 and at 5, 6, and foot of perpendicular from the focus 5, 6 upon a tangent to hyperbola is 2, 5. So this point it is 2, 5. Now we need to solve this question. Now once we are given two focus, we can find center of this hyperbola. Center of this hyperbola will lie at midpoint of these focus. So its midpoint will be at 1, 2. So center of this hyperbola is at 1, 2. Now this point 2, 5, it lies on auxiliary circle. So if we find distance from center to this point, it will give us radius of auxiliary circle, which is actually A. So we can write A square as 2 minus 1 square, 5 minus 2 square. So it will be 1 plus 9. So value of A square is simply 10. So here the value of A square, it must be 10. Now distance between focus and center is A into E. So we can write AE square as this distance 5 minus 1, which is 4 square, plus 6 minus 2, which again is 4 square. So it will be simply 32. So value of A square E square is 32. Now we need to find length of conjugate axis of hyperbola. Now we have A and we have A square E square. We can find B square. So we know that B square is A square into E square minus 1. So it will be A square E square, which is 32, minus A square, which is 10. So value of B square is 22. Value of B is simply under root 22. Now what is the length of conjugate axis? Length of conjugate axis is 2B, which is 2 under root 22, and that's your option B. Now the next question is the equation of directrix to hyperbola corresponding to focus 5, 6 is. Now we know that directrix is a line which is perpendicular to transverse axis. So we'll find slope of this transverse axis. Slope of this transverse axis will be 8 upon 8. It will be 1. So slope of this directrix will be -1. So equation of this directrix is x plus y equals some value, say lambda. Now we need to find value of lambda. Now we know that distance of directrix from center is A by E. Now A in this case is under root 10, and value of E will be 4 root 2 by under root 10. So it will be simply 4 by under root 5, and that's the result of your third question. So eccentricity is 4 by root 5. So value of A upon E simply will be under root 10 by 4 root 5. So it will be 5 root 2 by 4. So perpendicular distance from center on this directrix must be equal to 5 root 2 by 4. So we'll find perpendicular distance from 1, 2. So it will be 1 plus 2 minus lambda upon root 2, and this value, it is equal to 5 root 2 by 4. So we can write mod of lambda minus 3, and it is equal to 5 by 2. So value of lambda will be 3 plus or minus 5 by 2. Now we'll take plus sign. We'll get the value of lambda as 11 by 2. And if we'll take minus sign, we'll get value of lambda as 1 by 2. So the equation of two directrix will be 2x plus 2y minus 11 equals 0, and 2x plus 2y minus 1 equals 0. Now we have both these options here. Now we'll need to identify which is the directrix corresponding to this focus. So the directrix which corresponds to this focus will have a shorter distance compared to the other directrix. So from 5, 6, this line is at a shorter distance than the other line. So the corresponding directrix will be 2x plus 2y minus 11 equals 0, and that's your option B.